Nintendo's do-it-yourself Labo is back to let the cardboard creativity continue with its latest, a vehicle kit.
If you haven't played with Labo before, it's basically like a craft kit mixed with a video game. Using the provided cardboard sheets and following instructions on your Switch, you build various holders for your Joy-Cons, which turns them into controllers. In the case of the vehicle kit, you get a car, a plane, and a submarine.
Whilst all three use the same pedal for accelerating, the car is controlled by a wheel, the plane uses a joystick, and the submarine has two clicky wheels that you turn? I'll admit, I've never driven a submarine, but I'm not sure this is how they're controlled.
Oh, well, what's a video game without a little creative license?
Interestingly enough, submarines are actually controlled by two persons simultaneously, a helmsman and a planesman. The helmsman uses a yoke wheel to change the angle.
Darren, you're just a fount of knowledge. We could really use you on News to Me.
Oh, really gonna? I'll pack my bags right away.
He's not really going to go to News to Me, is he?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that sort of hiring power. But anyway, even though the controllers aren't true to life, they're really complex, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, especially the steering wheel. Not only do you have a wheel with 360 degrees of motion, but there are all manner of levers to pull and turn. You need to be precise when putting it all together because it works in perfect unison. I'm still always so impressed with the engineering in Labo.
It's so clever, isn't it? And I like how the instructions are super clear and let you move at your own pace.
No, it's still far too slow for me. I need like quadruple speed fast forward. But out of all the Labo kits I've built, this is probably the most fun. The three controllers feel big enough to get stuck in, but there's lots of natural rest points. You'll also need to construct the Joy-Con key, which you use to slip the Joy-Con in and out of various vehicles to take control of them.
Labo usually does a really good job with reinforcing for maximum durability, but the key does feel a little bit flimsy. There are other bits and pieces too, like the spray can, which lets you paint your in-game vehicle.
I hated the spray can. The controls make it nearly impossible to position the pieces how you want them, and the spray is hardly precise. I wanted to write GGSP on mine, but I simply could not. The color options aren't even good either. If you're gonna put something like that in the game, at least make it good.
Yeah, and speaking of game, Labo games have not been the most impressive in the past, so what did you think about them this time round?
Well, you can definitely tell they're trying to add more in. There's a few fun little games, most of which are variations on car racing, and some are even multiplayer. However, everyone will need Labo cardboard controllers to play, which means everybody needs a kit.
Unless you're clever enough to make one from your mate's kit, but they seem a little bit too complex and complicated for that.
Yeah, it'd certainly be a fun project to try, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to get it working as well as the real deal.
There's also an open-world main game called Adventure Mode. Here you can switch between your three vehicles to explore and complete mini-quests, such as popping balloons or taking citizens to their destinations. You'll mostly use the car, and you can change the side attachments to do different things. But that's as complex as it gets. It's all pretty simple.
Yeah, too simple. I just didn't find it much fun. You have to use the car to do most things, and each area looks different, but essentially has the same quests. Plus, the vehicle control isn't tight enough to feel fun just zipping around. I definitely got a thrill the first time I switched between all the vehicles, but it doesn't take long for it to feel like wacky nonsense.
But it's still worth it for the build part, right?
Yeah. I love doing craft and working with my hands. Building Labo makes me feel creative and clever, and I still love the aha moment when it all comes together. As a kid, building this with my grown-ups would be a dream, but then the game just isn't up to scratch. But what did you think overall?
I kinda liked it. Sure, it's simple, but the magic of spinning around on screen using a wheel I built myself is still super cool. And you can use the wheel in Mario Kart. Look, the magic is still there for me. I'm giving the vehicle kit 3.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.
See, I'm still super torn because building Labo is so much fun. It's so clever. But then the games just aren't really good enough yet. I'm giving it 2.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.